Hi, I'm Josephine Boettcher, but I go by Joey, and this is my video for the application for the Bonner Scholar Program. First, I wanted to talk about what I'm passionate about because it's so important to me. I'm passionate about making sure students get the education that they deserve, while also making sure that they're being accepted into society. Want to not only help people with disabilities and their basic education, but I also want to create a functional life for all. Ways I currently do this are by helping students with disabilities form life and job skills and promoting inclusion and acceptance around my community. There's a lot to do with special education on my resume, but what it doesn't show is the extent that I go to help others. On my resume, I have a job nannying a 6-year-old girl with autism, and I'm the president of PALS Club at my school. It's kind of like Best Buddies at TCNJ, where we plan monthly social events for all of the life skills students at my school that are inclusive to all. And my resume also shows that I teach for 4 hours every other day in 2 different life skills classes. But what it doesn't show is the things that I go through mentally and physically because of my job nannying. And it doesn't show the hours that I spend on my Cricut machine trying to make monthly bulletin boards promoting inclusion for my school, or all the hellos that I get in the hallway from staff members and students in the special education program that I've found tight relationships with. You may be able to tell from my resume that I'm very involved in the life skills and special education programs around me, but nowhere is it shown how dedicated I am to my work and volunteering and what extent that I go to make sure that everyone is accepted and included. When working with people with disabilities, there can be a lot of struggles. That's actually why there's such a high burnout rate among special education teachers right now. But when I'm with the little girl that I nanny, sometimes I think, I can't do this babysitting thing anymore. Or why am I putting myself through this? Or why is this so hard for me? But then after I calm down and it's out of the heat of the moment, I think about the thousands of smiles that this little girl's given me. I look at the pictures that I've taken that capture the good, and looking at them reminds me that when things do get out of control and I feel like giving up, I can look back and remember why I do the work that I do. So, as you can probably see, I have a tremendous amount of passion, one of the Bonder qualities, for promoting inclusion and helping people, especially those affected by a disability. But within my life, I feel like that I have all of the Bonner qualities. Being president of the PALS Club at my school, I had to communicate both virtually and in person with my peers to plan fun but appropriate events for the life skills students to partake in. I have to be resilient to keep doing my job and having good mental health and just knock off the bad day to start new the next day. I have to have empathy to understand the people that I work with because most of them have a hard time expressing their emotions or thoughts in a normal way. So it's my job to be empathetic and try and figure out what they're trying to express. It is also important for me to be able to self reflect because that way, when I do make a mistake or if something doesn't go perfectly, I can change it for the next time and I can do better. And lastly, I have a very open mind because I know that even if someone has a disability, they are still a human being and they just have a few things that might be more difficult than that for them. Thank you so much for watching my video and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye!